So Donald Trump signed off on releasing the Epstein files, and I pretty sure myself and others don't believe that we're going to get the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So yesterday, the House voted on releasing the Epstein files. It was like everybody voted yay except for one person. That one person claims it's because they are worried about what's going to happen to the victims and that they're not protecting the victim. But I kind of a weak argument there, buddy, because they're going to redact the victims' names. They're not going to, you know, and a lot of the victims have already, come forward and such. So, but then so then when it passes in the House, then it's supposed to go to the Senate. But what Chuck Schumer ended up doing was that he basically asked, because you're allowed to do this, you're allowed to say, hey, instead of us voting on this, debating this, amending that, how about we just all agree to send it on to the president's desk as is, and and you don't need everyone to vote yay or nay. You just need people not to stand up and say no. You just, as long as there's nobody that disagrees with it, it goes forward. Now, this apparently was not what Mike Johnson, Speaker of the House Mike Johnson, and Donald Trump wanted. They wanted people to debate it, amend it, make all these changes, and that did not happen. So they were not happy about that. But eventually last night, Donald Trump ended up signing off on it. Not that he had much of a choice, because it would look bad if he didn't. But here's the thing, these are my theories on what's going to happen. Either they're going to absolutely just cut up, destroy, and release only bits and pieces. And they'll give some half-assed reason about how, we're investigating certain people right now, so we can't release portions of these. Or they'll claim that they released everything when they really didn't. And there'll be people that will know that they really didn't, and then they'll just try and silence them, shout them down, whatever. My other theory is that they will release, but they will release, again, only portions of it, and they will set it up somehow to make it seem like the Democrats were all behind this, that it was a massive conspiracy to take down Donald Trump, so that anything that is in there is going to be fake, so that when other stuff does get released and it has Donald Trump's name in it, then they'll be like, well, but there was this conspiracy theory, and look at how Epstein was working with Democrats to take down Donald Trump, and that will be, so those are kind of what I think is going to happen. Or eventually we won't get anything. We just won't get anything. And again, they'll use some excuse about how there's an active investigation going on and they can't release it, because that is exactly why the Biden administration never released anything, because they were still in the middle of dealing with Ghislaine Maxwell's trial and such. So they could not release it until after she was dealt with, right? So they're just going to use that as an excuse, because they know that's exactly why the Biden administration couldn't release it at the time. So if they have an active investigation going on about people in those files, then, we can't release it. But there wasn't an active investigation until, a couple of days ago, because Trump lost his shit over the Bill Clinton insinuations, because now he wants to go after Bill Clinton after everyone thought for a second that whoever Bubba was Bill Clinton. So there wasn't even a reason. So it's just a convenience. I really think truly that we're never going to get the truth, at least not under the Trump administration. Maybe under the next Democratic administration we might, but I really don't see us getting, because there is no way that Donald Trump will put out fully unredacted, except for victims' names, files and documents from the Epstein case. Because it is damning. It is absolutely damning. And I love how the narrative has switched from them being 100% against it, because they've been fighting, the MAGA supporters and Donald Trump have been fighting it tooth and nail, to all of a sudden, the Democrats are going to regret this. If there are certain Democrat names that are in those files, I do not care. Jail them for life. I don't care if it's Obama in there. I don't care if it's... As a Canadian, I don't care if Justin Trudeau showed up in those files and was found to be, essaying children. Jail. Okay? I do not care whose names are in there. I just want them to be held responsible for what they did to those girls. And that is it. So I don't know why they think this narrative, you guys are going to regret it. No. The monsters that involve themselves in all of that are going to hopefully one day regret it. But the rest of us will not, because we want justice. And that's what people don't understand. There is no my team, your team in situations like this. So while you guys continue to defend Donald Trump as if he was your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, the rest of us do not care. So I don't know. I have obviously no faith in the Trump administration to do anything properly. But it will be interesting. I did read something yesterday about how Pam Bondi said they won't release it for at least 30 days, though. And it's like, sure. So again, no faith.